How did Verstappen manage to take pole at the Australian Grand Prix? In this video, we will compare the best lap time between Verstappen and Sainz, and we will see how Verstappen manages to take pole position. Let's start with a quick analysis of the graphs. We can see from the delta how Sainz gains 1.8 tenths between turns 3 and 4. He loses all the time gained in the straight, where the Red Bull is more effective, and in the most difficult sector of the circuit, between turns 9 and 11. Subsequently, he manages to gain 1.5 tenths in the last 3 corners, but it is not enough to take pole. Now let's take a look to a side-to-side comparison. Verstappen is 3 kilometers per hour faster than Sainz in the straight. Same braking point going into turn 1. Verstappen has higher minimum speed. Overall, very similar in the first corners. They are head-to-head at the exit of turn 2. The Red Bull is again faster in the straight. Same braking point going into turn 3, Sainz has higher minimum speed. This is the point where Sainz starts to create an advantage over Verstappen. Verstappen suffers understeer at the exit of turn 3, and this costs him 1.8 tenths. Sainz is ahead at the exit of turn 4. Now let's synchronize the clips for better analysis. Here we can see different driving style. Sainz brakes earlier at the entry of turn 6 and keeps throttle input of about 20%. On the other hand, Verstappen brakes harder and gets of the throttle completely in order to get a better exit. This is the point where Sainz loses pole position. This is a critical section as a mistake can cost time on the straight to turn 11. Sainz loses 3.5 tenths in turn 9, 10, and 11. Sainz forces the entry into turn 9 too much and results in a drop in speed when going through turn 10, also applying the brakes in order to stay within the track limits. On the other hand, Verstappen completely nails this sector and results 15 kilometers per hour faster at the exit of turn 10. Synchronize the clips to have a better comparison in the last sector. We still have different driving style in the last 3 corners. We see how Verstappen sacrifices the entry to turn 12 to have a better exit and more speed before braking for turn 13. On the other hand, Sainz maintains more throttle input and applies a bit of brake. Sainz recovers some time in the last 3 corners, but it's not enough to compensate for the time lost in turn 9 and 10. What are your thoughts on qualifying? Do you think Ferrari can compete against Red Bull? Tell us what you think in the comments, and if you liked the video and don't want to miss more analysis like this, consider subscribing to the channel.